Oh, sleep is something we never seem to get enough of. In fact, a new report shows that it's such a valuable commodity that the number one reason people want to travel this year is to rest and recharge in the midst of National Sleep Awareness Month and Daylight Saving Time. Our next guest might be able to help us achieve a better night's sleep.
so.
Dr. Rebecca Robbins is an associate sleep scientist, and she is ready to teach us how to prepare for a restful night's sleep. Hey, Dr.
Hey,
Robbins.
Dr. Robbins.
Hi, good morning. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's talk about why do we struggle with sleep issues?
Many millions of Americans are struggling. About 1 in 3 adults report struggling to fall asleep or fall back asleep after waking up on any given night. We also have data to show that fewer than 3 in 10 Americans wake up and report that their sleep is restorative. Now, this is even more challenging when we're on the road in a new environment and tackling jet lag. So for all those reasons, I'm excited to join you and talk about something that's near and dear to my heart, which is sleep and some of the exciting things I'm working on with Hilton Hotels.
Yeah.
I love that, yes. And I'm fascinated because we're taking vacations to rest and recharge, which is interesting. Tell us more about this new sleep tourism trend. What does it mean for travelers this year?
I share your excitement about this trend as a sleep scientist, and it's really starting to explode. According to that Hilton Hotels Trends report, resting and recharging while traveling is the number one reason guests are booking trips this year. So that's a really remarkable statistic. And some hotels are focusing on the guest room environment and others on products and services that support a guest's sleep. And I'm so excited with Hilton. I'm launching a exciting new sleep retreat where guests can come to the Grand Wailea, listen to lectures on sleep and circadian rhythms from me, and cultivate really healthy wind down rituals and learn meditation techniques and enjoy spa services that are all designed to support sleep and circadian rhythms, all with the goal of returning home to be really recharged.
Yeah, that sounds amazing. Do you have some tips for us on how to maintain good rest while we travel and to combat that jet lag?
There are two big challenges when it comes to traveling and sleep. The first is we're just in a new environment. So just realize that your brain might struggle to fall asleep a little bit simply because it's on a little bit more of a high alert than it is when we're at home, looking for new sounds and smells and trying to interpret them. So because of that, really emphasizing your wind down ritual. And I use the word ritual purposefully because we really want to cultivate habits that we can sustain when we're home and on the road. So if that's a brief meditation exercise, a breathing exercise, a warm shower, a couple pages in a book, whatever those activities are, try to take those with you as you travel. Number two, combating jet lag. The challenge here is that our internal biological clock is mismatched with the timing at our destination. So in a perfect world, we're adjusting to this transition, just moving our bedtime 15 minutes each night in the nights leading up to our trip towards the direction of your new time at your destination. And then when you land, think about a couple things to help you adjust. Number one, get outside into the natural sunlight as early as you can in the morning. So get outside and ideally couple that sunlight exposure with a workout so that you can benefit, and that will help you from that blue light and lots of oxygen coming into your lungs and helping you transition a little bit faster. Number two, when we approach bedtime, we want to be avoiding heavy meals. So I know it's tempting. You're on vacation, you want a big dinner, lots of dessert and wine, but try to have a big breakfast, a hearty lunch, and then keep dinner is the lightest meal of the day. And then lastly, if you're struggling with sleep while you're traveling and you're in a new time zone, know that you're not alone. And if you toss and turn, get out of bed. It's a myth that if you stay in bed, you'll get some sleep, and it's a good thing to stay in bed. Wrong. What we start to do in those cases is increase our body temperature, increase the temperature of our bed, and then start to associate bed with stress and insomnia. So you want to break that system, get out of bed, and go back to those relaxing activities that can calm you and hopefully get you back to sleep.
That's great.
Dr. Robbins, thanks so much for joining us today. Definitely a lot of things to keep into consideration for us here in Arkansas. We're heading into spring break, so definitely some good tips.
Yes,
yeah,
for sure.
Appreciate you.
Yeah.
We'll be right back.